The San Antonio Spurs are heading to the NBA Finals, and their young superstar already has his sights set on something much bigger than a Western Conference championship. Following the Spurs' thrilling 111-103 victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals, Victor Wembanyama made it clear that the team's remarkable playoff run is only one step toward his ultimate objective. Speaking to reporters after the game, the 7-foot phenom emphasized that winning an NBA championship remains the only goal that truly matters. "We haven't accomplished anything yet," Wembanyama said after helping lead San Antonio to the series-clinching victory. "The goal has always been to win a championship. That's why we work every day. That's why we made the sacrifices throughout the season." The Spurs entered the postseason as one of the league's most exciting young teams, but few expected them to emerge from a stacked Western Conference. Led by Wembanyama's dominant two-way play, San Antonio overcame several challenges throughout the playoffs before finally defeating the top-seeded Thunder in a hard-fought 7-game series. In Game 7, Wembanyama once again showcased the unique skill set that has made him one of the NBA's brightest stars. His combination of scoring, rebounding, rim protection, and perimeter versatility proved too much for Oklahoma City to overcome as the Spurs pulled away late in the fourth quarter. What stood out most after the victory, however, was Wembanyama's mindset. Rather than celebrating a trip to the finals, he focused on the work still ahead. The young star noted that reaching the championship series was an important milestone, but not the destination he envisioned when entering the league. That championship mentality has quickly become a defining characteristic of San Antonio's resurgence. Veterans and coaches have repeatedly praised Wembanyama's relentless competitiveness and commitment to improvement. His leadership has helped transform a rebuilding franchise into a legitimate title contender far sooner than many analysts predicted. The Spurs will now prepare for a highly anticipated NBA Finals matchup against the New York Knicks. The series presents another significant challenge, but Wembanyama believes the team's confidence continues to grow with each playoff victory. He credited his teammates for embracing difficult moments and maintaining composure throughout the Thunder series. For Spurs fans, Wembanyama's comments were perhaps the most encouraging takeaway from the Game 7 win. At just 22 years old, he has already established himself as one of the league's elite players. Yet his focus remains fixed on team success rather than individual accolades. Awards, records, and personal achievements appear secondary to his desire to bring another championship banner to San Antonio. The NBA Finals now await, but for Victor Wembanyama, the mission remains unchanged. The Western Conference trophy may represent a significant accomplishment, but in his eyes, the job is not finished. If the Spurs are to complete their remarkable postseason journey, their young superstar intends to make sure the final chapter ends with an NBA championship. As San Antonio celebrates its return to the league's biggest stage, one thing is clear. Wembanyama's career goal isn't simply to reach the finals. It's to build a championship legacy that could define the next era of Spurs basketball.